Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to your power message for Wednesday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the Chrysalis Tarot today to bring in some messages for you and to really see what's going on. And I'm also going to use my gorgeous deck here, the Star Wars Affirmation cards. I love this deck. So what do you need to know today? What's the guidance or the message that the angels have for you? What do you need to know? Thank you, angels. There we go. One guidance card. I'm also going to bring in an angel whisper of love for you, a message from heaven, what you need to know. I've got a card there and a card flying across the room. And then what's the energy around the tarot? Jump straight out of the deck here. So let's see what you need to know. So the first energy is sometimes we feel completely out of sync with those around us. So things are changing in your life. You may be around friends, colleagues, maybe even your own family, and you just feel out of sync with them. And you know why? It's because your life is changing, because you're changing, you're evolving, growing, becoming the person you came here to be. So today you feel this way, and they're giving me a ringing in the ears. So if your ears are ringing, if you're going through any feeling like you're underwater, or if you feel deaf in one ear, or like you can't hear or think straight, it's because you are aligning with fresh energy. When you don't agree with what the people around you are doing, step away for a moment and think about what you want to do. So this is an energy where you're thinking now about you. And in the corner there, I don't know if you can see that, but the number 29. And I'm seeing this as the energy that came in with the water rabbit around the end of January coming into February. Because the water rabbit brought with it all these opportunities for change and new beginnings and fresh starts. And if you're still not making changes, which means you still feel completely out of sync with those around you, and you feel like something has to give now. This is why you experience things in your physical body, because the water rabbit is urging you to make changes, and when you don't, you can be in pain. They're giving me a burning pain in the right palm, okay? They're giving me a burning right there in my palm, and the palm is connected with energy. Think about when we meditate, we put our palms facing upwards to not only give energy, but to receive energy from heaven. We're in a receiving mode. When we throw our arms up in the air, we are in the receiving mode. And we also connect the right energy with receiving. So I'm really seeing you're preparing to receive, and you're burning now for the things the universe wants to give to you. But you also have to be open to receiving them. So you're changing things to receive. So if you're having a burning palm, or feminines, if you're having burning palms or itchy palms, or I feel it's more burning in the palms, it's because you're preparing to receive. The masculines know they need to receive the love and all the blessings and the opportunities. And decisions are coming in for you between now and September to move towards people who you do feel completely in sync with. And in jobs where you do feel they're in alignment with you. So you may not agree with what people are doing today. And feminines cross-watching, you may not agree with what your masculine is doing, but you have to trust them to find their way, because they're already finding their way out of situations right now. So there could be a few disagreements around you. This could be, again, with family. It could be with people you're working with. It could be with your karmic partner. It could be with your children. So you have to step away for a moment, which means instead of reacting to things, take a moment to think and pause and reflect, because your soul has lived many lives and it's very wise. So you are a very wise person. You're a very wise leader. So when you listen to your own intuition and wisdom and your own guidance that comes from your own soul, it will lead you along a path that truly makes you happy, the path that you're truly meant to be on. So you really are kind of noticing what's going on around you today. Things are making a lot more sense, especially at work. I feel this at work. You're looking around. They're showing me things like builders as well. If you are a builder or a contractor and you wear a helmet for work, or you wear anything around your head, you're taking it off to be able to look around you clearly. You're realizing, why am I doing this? Why? Why? I know what I want. I know I need to make changes. So listen to the wisdom that's coming from your own soul. And that wisdom comes because it's like a cat, when a cat gets scared or is preparing for something, its fur goes on end. The fur stands on end because it's preparing for something and it's becoming aware of something. And that's what you're doing. You're becoming aware now of what is resonating with you and what isn't, what does serve your soul and what doesn't, where you're meant to be and where you're not. So you're looking around at your life with fresh eyes. So your palm is burning because you're burning to receive and make changes. So you are here to live a joyful life. Go for your passions and always do the things that bring joy into your life. And that's what you're doing now. You're being guided to move towards joy, towards things you're passionate about, not just with your feminine, but in your life. So I feel this about you addressing your career and addressing where you are in your life. And you know what you need to do to not only bring in joy, but bring in peace, because peace leads to joy. So look at this. You've got the Three of Scrolls. Now, you've got a fox. What does the fox say? The fox is saying to you, think, plan, prepare. They're also giving me a tear there. Let me just have a look at that close. Yeah, it looks like a tear. Can you see the fox looks like it's crying? So it will cause pain to change things in your life that you've done for a long time. Not because you're afraid of walking away from those things, but because you're afraid of the change. You've put your heart and soul into certain things. It's scary to make changes, but you absolutely know what you need to do. So you're making changes. So the fox is a symbol of solutions, decisions, planning, working things out, becoming curious now about the future, wanting to make changes to move forward in a new way. And you've got Bella Rosa here, the devil. So remember, the devil causes the pain. The devil is the ego. The devil is all the struggle that you go within. And look what you're holding in your hand, a mirror. So the mirror is reflecting back to you things that you need to change. And because that mirror is facing out to the world, things in your outer world need to change. And you've got the infinity sign, which is a great symbol that you are realizing more and more that you are an infinite being, that you are wise, that you are a soul, that you've come here to grow, that you are changing. And you're holding a rose in your hand because you know that you have to apologize. That's a symbol of an apology, wanting to make things right with your divine feminine, wanting to bare your soul, take off the mask, be you. Because it looks like she's wearing a masquerade ball outfit. So all those masks now are coming off. You want to free yourself. You want to move forward with love. The name Bella or the name Rosa may mean something to you. Now, when I'm looking at the word Bella, reminds me first of all of in Twilight, the story of Edward and Bella and the power of their love. It's reminding you that love has the power to conquer all. But what I'm really seeing is the mirror there reflecting in your life. You're having things reflected back to you that you need to change and address. And you could even see there as a ball, putting that in front of your face to hide your face. But you're not wanting to hide your face now. You're taking off your mask and your helmet or anything else that is stopping you from seeing things clearly. Because you're feeling out of sync with those around you. Your friends, people you've gelled with for years and years, you haven't got the same values anymore or ideas or the same goals. People with work, you may be disagreeing with them because it's not the work you're meant to be doing. You're moving away from your karmic situation. So you may be having more arguments with your karmic partner because inside you're not meant to be there. You're making changes. So the devil is scaring you because it's bringing up the ego, but the ego is about change. Look at the butterflies, transformation. So remember, what we get scared by comes into our awareness so we can change. And the fox is stronger, saying, I'm making decisions. It may be scary and painful to walk away from things you've done, plans you've had, but you're here to live a joyful life. You have to move towards things that bring joy, things you're passionate about. And your soul is wise and knows this. So listen to your soul. You are heading towards a path that brings joy. And your intuition is guiding you there. So this is very much about you looking at your life, making changes and knowing what you need to do. And I've got a card moving on top of the deck. We've got the psyche, the world. So the world is in your hands. You can change things. You know this in your mind. The psyche, things are changing within you. Listen to yourself. Your soul has lived. You are strong and powerful. The power is in your hands now to change your world and create your world the way you truly want it to be. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.